Hi, my name is Derek Revis, and this is my rebuttal debate to debate number 4 on the environment and the side B that developmental considerations must take precedent over environmental considerations. In my original debate video, I argued for side A. I will primarily rebuttal Marilyn Justiano's argument. However, I'll also argue against the side in general. In her debate video, Marilyn argues on the issue of global hunger and that it's extremely important for developing countries to have access to resources and also food, which I do agree with. However, she says economic development considerations should be at the forefront before environmental concerns in order with the process well. I don't necessarily agree with this because development considerations and industrialization have already caused the destruction of many resources and the loss of food and agricultural production, water pollution, flooding caused by sea level rise, and desertification have caused millions of dollars lost for the farmers themselves and also everyone that relies on the crops for food. For example, many argue that genetically modified crops benefit developing countries because they require less water, fertilizer, or pesticide use while providing better yields. However, these hybrid crops crowd out native species and wildlife and cost these farmers more because they have to buy a more expensive seed. Many farmers have gone bankrupt, leaving once fertile fields to now face drought and desertification. Maryland also hints at the developed world, such as the United States, in assisting in aiding in efforts. Expanding on this, many might argue that as countries become richer, they will then become more concerned about the environment. However, this would allow these developing countries to put off conservation until they become more economically stable. I would argue that there needs to be a partnership between developed and developing countries, and that the developed countries need to transfer greener technologies to the developing world while making sustainability a condition for any aid or assistance. Another argument in favor of side B that I found in my research from my original debate response is that scientific advancements in new technology, such as renewable energy, nuclear, and hydropower, to name a couple, have actually made industries much less polluting, and that industrialization today does not put pressure on the environment. However, this scientific progress has made people a little too confident in their abilities to control the environment. The nuclear industry, for example, has experienced a few notable accidents in the last half century, such as 3 Mile Island, Chernobyl, and Fukushima. The nuclear industry has also not figured out a way to store nuclear waste safely. Hydropower and the building of dams have impacted the lumber and fishing economy's income. Considering arguments made both by Maryland and through research from my original debate, I believe there is no real economic gain from development because industrialization has had so many negative effects on the environment and that it's creating losses. This is why I believe environmental considerations must take precedent over economic developmental considerations. Thank you.